What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another the Mods 8 hardcore Minecraft video. My name is JawshyGG. Before I get started on this, I want to go ahead and ask, if you're not already, you should go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. It's a free way to support the channel and helps us continue growing towards our path of 250 subscribers before April 21st. On top of that, it'll get us closer to that 1,000 subscriber mark that we're aiming for by the end of the year. Now, for people who don't realize or don't know this, we are doing a charity donation at the end of the year based upon how many subscribers we have, up to 1,000. So that means up to $1,000 will be donated to a charity that the community chooses. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Now, this is episode 189. We're on our way in the right direction to getting to the ATM star. We're probably not going to get it by the time of by the time of 200, but I'm going to do my best to try to get us to that point. Now, I want to kind of talk about what we're going to be doing in this video. So, if you remember in the last video, I went through and I made these simulation chambers and some more loot fabricators and set them up to basically be an additional standpoint for additional kind of help, I guess you would say, because right now we have, if I recall, 1, 2, 3, and I don't actually know what this one right here is. So we have 3 withers and 4 evokers. What we're going to need is we're going to need a lot more than that. So I'm going to go ahead and just set up a bunch of these right here. And what this is going to do is this is going to provide us an opportunity to get the prediction matrices into these simulation chambers. And the entire reason we're doing this is so that we can continue getting basically as many emeralds and wither and nether stars as possible, because we are very much a long time away from being able to finish this. We're currently 334,000 emeralds from being able to finish the 5 compressed, and then of course with the nether stars, we still need 14 more of these 3-time compressed block, which is 87,800 nether stars. So we do have this. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Hold on. Oh, excuse me. We do have this this little mystical garden over here with a couple nether star essence planted. But one of the things is, like, I could make more nether star essence because I have a significant amount of inferium essence as well as some supremium essence or insanium essence. So I have 40 insanium essence and I still have 21 insanium farmland. But the concern here, though, is I need to make these nether star cruxes. And to make those, again, as I mentioned before, we need 2 withering souls. And the only way to get those is by actually going through and killing the wither. And that's not a problem, but the drop rate is, it says 35%, but it's not 35%. Because, oh, excuse me. Because I basically took out an entire stack of soul sand and withering withering skeleton skulls, whatever they're called, down, and only got about 4. So, which might actually be accurate to about 35%, but who's counting? But yeah, so we have completed the wither compass here. You can see it right there at the very top. So we can go ahead and get rid of that, and now we're just left with 2 last pieces. The nether star 3-time compressed, 15 of them, which we have 1 right there, and then the dimensional seed, which is significantly more challenging than I remember, or than I expected it to have been, because I was honestly more worried about the diamonds, well, the antimatter, I should say. I was actually worried the antimatter would take the longest, but now we're sitting at a point where we are trying to just collect enough emeralds. So we do have a quarry that we have been kind of messing around with and going through and utilizing, which is providing not a lot of material here. I mean, there's only 400. What does it say? 476. It's not actually, or 470 emeralds. It's hard to see. I have bad eyesight. and it's not actually telling me like an actual count, like on everything else. But the emeralds, definitely going to be something that we're going to need to continue kind of working with. And I've tried using the digital miner, and I genuinely have no idea what I'm doing with this thing. When I go into config, I have this tag filter, all emerald, and then it's showing the emerald. But whenever I click back and I click start, it's only picking up netherrack. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong with this. So if anybody would like to give me kind of an idea of what I need to fix with this, I would really appreciate it, because the digital miner is pretty beneficial to a degree, but it just seems like it's not doing what I'm asking it to do. So I might have to watch some videos on that and kind of get some ideas. That's just going to be it's going to be tough. But on top of that, we do have we'll go back here. We do have a mystical garden here for emeralds. This is Inferium. This is another course. So this one's emeralds. Okay. So we do have this. This is all emerald, and it's growing pretty quickly, but the emerald essence, you have to have like all 9 to make a singular emerald, and that takes up a lot of our well, it doesn't really give us as much as I would hope. So I had about 4,700, and it basically gave me a couple stacks. Not a lot, and unfortunately, this is pretty much the general sense of things. I mean, luckily we do get enough of those, so we can make probably up to a 3 time block, at least 1. Yeah, we'll be able to make 2 of these or 3 of these, which means now we have 6 1 times blocks, 5 regular blocks, 3 4 times blocks, 3 3 times blocks, and then a 2 2 times blocks, which of course none of that really matters, because at the end of the day we still need this right here, which is 332,000 away. So what are some options that we can do here other than, well, what are some options that we could do here other than planting more mystical gardens and finding more evokers? Well, a big thing that we could do is I could utilize these my time in a bottle to times this by 16, and then that will pretty much speed this up a little bit. I would use more, but I would need to keep my game open for a while to allow that to communicate appropriately, to speed up appropriately. So that alone helps us out, with 32.6. Thankfully, each of these predictions gets us 16 emeralds, so it's not just 1 emerald per prediction. That'd be kind of rude. But yeah, so we're gonna need to go out and get more evoker predictions, because I'm likely going to set up all of these to be evokers and keep those 4 down there being evokers. So I'm gonna need 7 more data models to be able to, well, efficiently get that. But there is another way we could do this. So we can do what's called a mob swap. Right now we have a Enderman and a skeleton, but we do have an unused one. So we could technically go into the other and create a mob swap, create a bag of chicken feed, and then create an evoker egg, and then basically go into one of our spawners that has no AI set and has all the stuff set up, and change the thing over to evoker, and take out the evokers that way. So that would help out very much so. But that got us up to 1,110 emeralds. So it does get us a decent amount, but I need them faster. So there's only one way to do this. Let's go ahead and open up our data models here. You can see we have, surprisingly, I forgot we had a warden one. That's pretty good. It doesn't have anything in it because I haven't taken out that many wardens, but nonetheless, same as the piglets one. Well, the piglets one is superior because I've had to use that for the piglet charts, which Don't really have to use those anymore, thankfully. Not right now, at least. But let's go ahead and make a couple more of these. So we need, I said 7 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we need 7 more of those. And of course, we're going to need our deep learner. And our deep learner is going to need to be in our inventory. And then basically, once we mob swab at least one of the dudes, we should be good to go on that. So we'll replace this. I think my back command is still set to the other. It is. Okay, cool. So I still have it set to the other here, so that is good. I haven't used home in a while. So now what we got to do here is basically just go find ourselves an evoker. What are you? Ow, that was kind of rude. Very rude indeed. Let's see here. Any evokers in here? No. The evoker seems to be down here, so he's probably underneath. Well, there's some Vex right there, so that means that the evoker should be pretty close, right? Maybe? Yeah, right there. Alright, so now we have the evoker. That is the evoker, right? Yeah, okay. Cool. So, all we got to do now is just go back home. And this will take us to the overworld, and we can go find ourselves a chicken. First and foremost, what we're going to do, though, I probably could have gone ahead and done the data models, but it's fine. It's fine. Thankfully, I don't have to deal with Vex with the when I do this, because it'll allow me to pretty much take out a bunch of these guys pretty quickly, because I have 2 spawners already set down in the in my little mining area down below, which I don't really use anymore. But yeah, so we are pretty much going to look for a chicken here. We will find one eventually. I'll keep eye on my mini map. Unfortunately, there doesn't appear to be any chickens. Maybe there's some over here. Oh, there's a witch right there. That's good. All right, so I don't think chickens will be in the ocean. Good deal. Okay, so unfortunately, I'm not seeing any chickens in this little region right here. I might have accidentally taken them all out. Not a problem though. There's a lot more land that we can fly around to find some chickens. Shouldn't be too much of a problem to find a chicken or two. We really just need one, because once we get this first one, we'll get the bag of chicken feed. Which actually, we need to go ahead and make that. Which is this one right here. Which actually, I just remembered. I need I need a bucket of essence. So we do actually need to go back home. There's chickens right there. Okay. So that is good. So basically just north of me. All right, cool. I don't know why I wasn't thinking about that. Let me grab a bucket real quick. An empty bucket here, and that will allow me to... I just remembered my... my mob thing is down in my base, my mining base. So let's go ahead and head inside real quick, and then we'll head back to my mining base here. I love these little teleporters. I don't know why I wasn't using them a lot sooner, because they help me out so much with the teleportation without having to use the teleport pad and then have to take a waystone. I think I don't actually remember which one of these has my mob farm. This is not my mob farm. This is my mob farm. Beautiful. Wonderful. All right, so now let's do chicken feed. And then we'll do this, and we'll throw you right there. And then this is going to be for an evoker. Got it. Okay. And of course, you heard all that stuff picking up in my in here. Luckily, I can just throw that into my my chest over here. And that will clear out my inventory pretty quickly. So let's go back home to the overworld. And we will go back down to the chickens that we found just north of us. And then, of course, I'll show you kind of what I was talking about with my little mob farm down below. Because I actually had, I think, a creeper one, which I don't necessarily need anymore. Once I get enough of these guys set up, I don't necessarily need to worry about my... where are you at, chickens? I don't have to worry so much about the mob farm or the little mob grinder like that anymore. Come on, chickens, where are you at? I saw you guys down here a second ago. Little chickens, where are you? There you are. Beautiful. Okay. So they must be... Oh, there's one. Okay. That gives me an Evoker spawn egg here. So now I can go back to this little base over here. And here we go. And then I can basically just turn you off right there. Boom. Perfect. Jump down here. And luckily, like I said beforehand, I can just do this right here. Go into here. Never mind, I already took that one out. All right. But there is one right here with skeletons in it. Okay. So when I do this, I'll lose my skeleton spawner, but that is fine. But it does keep the... I didn't want to do that. You guys sound so weird. And this will give me a lot of emeralds as well. So we can take our Urghast out, and we can fill these guys in, and basically just go to town. This will also give me a lot of totems of undying too, which could always need more of those. That does give me bad omen though. I'm actually curious, because I have villagers in my mining dimension base. I'm curious if, when I go back to my mining dimension, if a raid will start. Should I test that theory? Probably not. Granted, though, it really doesn't matter, because I have a jetpack, so I'm not too worried. What am I at now? Advanced models, okay. I want these to be as high up as they can be, because I want to make sure that I... Superior. I think superior should be fine. Yeah, I know. You guys are very angry. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Alright, here we go. So now we're going to get these last ones up to superior, and then we'll head back to our mining dimension, and we will check to see how the... I'm probably just going to drink a bucket of milk. Actually, I don't know if I wouldn't. I might actually do that. I might actually test that there, because I don't think any mobs will spawn in there. Even though it is the mining dimension and I can kind of force spawn mobs, I don't think mobs will spawn there just from this aspect. So we'll just test this theory out, though. It doesn't hurt to try it. I mean, at the end of the day, I can pretty easily squash them from being able to do anything. And plus, my little villager dudes are kind of underground. That dude dropped a backpack. Appreciate that. What is that backpack? Oh, it actually gave me more Evoker spawn eggs. It did. Okay, right here. Anything in it? No. Wait, what is this? Jukebox upgrade. Very nice. I'm here for a jukebox upgrade. These are superior models too, so I think we are good. We will allow these guys to just do their things. We don't necessarily need to worry about going back into that place. Okay, no. So basically, no. Nothing happened. Cool. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to pull these evokers out of here, and we're going to plop them into our systems here. Then, of course, there is a lot of these will still fail. Don't. Oh, it is a raid. Interesting. So the raid is actually starting here. So let's see where the raid will even come from. This is actually really interesting. This is really cool. That'd been really funny if he went through my teleporter and ended up back in my home base. Hey, sir, I'm gonna need you to. Oh, you're stuck down there. Okay. Wait, what? How are you still alive? Crazy. This is pretty cool. Well, I mean, these things are, you know, they should be moving now. Okay, so I will need to. I forgot I will need to. Hey, that's a really unfortunate place for you guys to be spawning because you guys cannot go anywhere. That's really unfortunate. Oh, I think one of them fell. But yeah, no, I am gonna have to. Oh, hello. You probably shouldn't go in that direction right there. I'm just sorry to say this. Hey guys, I'm gonna need you not to be on my base. Thank you. You okay? You guys good down there? Okay, all right. They're obviously terrified. They don't want to. They don't want anything to do with this. Anyway, where are they gonna spawn this time? Tell me they spawned up there again. No, they didn't. They spawned over there. Thankfully, they don't destroy anything. Maybe they'll destroy my crops though. I hope not. Hey, witches, I'm gonna need you guys to not. Okay, thanks. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate the. That's pretty funny that that a raid can happen in the mining dimension. That's actually pretty interesting. I would have honestly not assumed that this would be a possibility. As long as they stay away from my my mystical gardens, I'm happy. Everything looks good over here, though. It looks like they haven't destroyed anything. At least not yet. We'll see. We'll see how long that lasts. Let's see, where are they spawning at this time? Hello? Oh, hello. It's really a bad spot to be spawning, guys. I'm just letting you know. I actually like them spawning over here. It's actually a lot easier for me. Because they can just walk off and take care of themselves. They're going to spawn right here now, aren't they? Yeah, they'll spawn right here. No, they spawned over there. Hey, gentlemen. Gentle beings. Where's the last guy at? There's just one raider remaining. Oh, it's a witch. Not anymore. These raids last a very long time. Very interesting. This does take a little bit of my mind off of the emeralds and nether star situation, though. There they are. Hey, I don't appreciate the darkness. It's not very nice. I'm basing it off of the mini-map here. Hey, come back. Gents. Get out of my farm. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, you guys got stuck down there, did you? Where's the last one at? Oh, he's right there. Wait. Hello. Goodbye. That should have been it by now, right? Yes. Okay, cool. Okay. So, yes, for future reference, if anybody's actually curious, you can indeed get a raid while you are in the mining dimension. So be very careful if you don't have a jetpack and decent, equipment like a, infinity bow, infinity arrows, and things like that. It is going to be very difficult to be able to successfully defend the raid if you have your base here. And you come to your base and do the stuff at your base. So, hey guys, wow, you guys look a lot better now. Thank you. So let's go ahead and take a look at these. We do need to, let's do this. Of course, I need to pull the items as well. Emeralds, emeralds, emeralds. All right, so now we need to do the wrench over here. This is the one thing that I genuinely get kind of confused on. I keep forgetting that I need to do this. And that should start filling these bad boys up here. So, yep, so they are pulling appropriately. These are pulling appropriately as well. And then now we have our importers. We have the 3 that we needed to make available. And then what we'll do here is we will just plop, plop, plop. And then now we're going to do cable. These cables right here, which of course I am almost out of these cables. I don't know why I came out this far, but whatever. And then now these should, in theory, be pushing our emeralds over. So now we should have more emeralds coming in, which helps because that is definitely going to be that's going to be very helpful. So we still have 57 more simulation chambers that we will work with over the course of the next couple of days. Obviously, some of the biggest things is that we have to just be careful and mindful when we're looking at each of these simulations. Of course, I could just build out an entire wall of simulation chambers and just go from it that way. But what's the fun in that? Well, obviously resource collecting is the fun in that. But anyway, so let's go ahead and make as many of these as we can. Could make quite a few of these. I actually do like that. So make a couple of these 1 blocks, and then these 2 blocks, 3 blocks. And we are up to 4 3 blocks, which means we are almost to another 4 block. We got a ways to go though. So, I mean, it's gonna take us some time. We still need nether stars. We still need a bunch of emeralds, but for the most part, this is a slow process. And for anybody watching this that may be, debating on getting into all the mods, whether that be ATM 8, ATM 9, no matter which one it is, I would absolutely recommend making sure you start doing the collection for your your emeralds, diamonds, and things like that very early on, because this is definitely a time-consuming process. Let's just checking these to make sure these are all good. That looks good. That looks good. Sulfuric acid's not going down on that, so that's good. I had an issue earlier where I accidentally, totally accidentally, ran out of sulfur dust in this chest right here, and ended up having my entire system just stop producing fissile fuel. So the fissile fuel in here was going down, but I was only pushing at 60 MB per tick, so it wasn't like I was pushing 100 or 120 or something like that, which I did test. I can go up to 160 as far as I'm aware. So, but yeah, the our wall of simulation chambers is coming along wonderfully, or our rows of simulation chambers are coming along wonderfully, I should say. We still have a lot more to do, obviously, with the fact of the matter that I still need 322,000 more emeralds. I wished I had a better way, and I knew a better way of collecting more emeralds. This actually got me 120 totem of undying. That's pretty good. And that's just, that's not including if I go back there right now and start taking them out. Then, oh, wait. Oh, yes. There we go. Okay. That's not including if I were to go back down there and just start killing out, taking out evokers over time. But I'll have to figure that out. So if you guys have any suggestions or anything like that that would benefit our emerald process, please let me know. I'm absolutely willing to learn more processes and opportunities to growing more emeralds, to getting more emeralds, I should say. A couple of things I could probably do is, number one, create a couple more mystical gardens with just emeralds. Number two, set up more of these simulation chambers. Do more trading with the villagers. I think there's an auto trader, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there's an auto trader here, which I'm not entirely sure what it does, but maybe I can find out and then maybe do that in the next video, possibly. Probably not. I actually, like, really the next couple of videos is pretty much just going to be heavy resource collection, between emeralds and nether stars, because that's all we need left. That's all we need is just emeralds and nether stars for our ATM star. And right now we're looking at a couple more of these, so we can probably make a couple more blocks maybe, but I don't know. This isn't going to get me anywhere near where I need to be. Right there. This is just a 2-time block. I still need 2 more 2 times blocks to make my second 3-star. So to make this, wait, what? Oh, that's a 1-time. Okay. To make another 3-time, I need 2,111 more nether stars. So to make, I need 2,100 more nether stars just for a singular 3-star. 3 times. If I want to make 14 more, I still need 87,000 more nether stars. So a lot of grinding over the next couple of videos. And this is definitely what I was saying earlier, is it's very probable that I will start these processes far sooner in my all the mods 9 playthrough, because having to wait for what, like two individual things of resources hurts, because I mean, I could be doing things where I'm building up stuff, and I very well could just be doing like buildings and stuff like that, but I'm not very good at building stuff, so you just have to, mind with me. There's 6,800 emeralds right there, so that'll take me down to about, which is really surprising why those emeralds haven't actually moved into my system here. Wonder if this is not, this is chunk loaded. I don't know why. I mean, I had this is the section that I was working on just now. So if I actually go up there, it should be done. Yeah, I'm trying to do as much quarrying as I can, because I need to be able to effectively get the materials and resources that will be beneficial for the future of this series. But like I was saying, I could very well just go through and do just start building stuff, but I'm not very good at building. So that's been a problem of mine, that I'm unconfident. I'm not confident by any means with building, and I would love to be able to learn. So if you guys have any tips, suggestions, ideas or things like that that could help me become more confident with building, I would love to hear them. I'm genuinely like just kind of at a standstill at this point where I don't know what I want to build. And I don't even know how I would start building it, even if I did know what to build and where to build it and things like that. Wait a minute. Hold on. There's an entire section down here that I forgot. This might have actually been the one that I just did. I do not remember. I think this is the actual one that I just did. Yeah, this is the one I just did. Okay, never mind. So this is actually the one that I just did. It's this entire little rectangle right here, which means I should probably start doing, set up another one, because I'm pretty sure that one was done. I hope that one was done, and I didn't just end it prematurely. I think it was done. I didn't see any land right there in the middle. Yeah, okay. And you can just see kind of where I just didn't know where it was, but yeah, I'll kind of keep my eyes on just the generalization of like where I'm at and see how many emeralds I have and things like that, because I really have no idea what I can do other than just resource collect and do these simple, like these silly little like raids and things like that, and things like that, because I don't really see any particular reason. I mean, oh, Josh, you could build more storage capability. I mean, I have 3%, and I have items in my inventory that are in the millions. Copper, I have 2.4 million copper. I thought I had more than that. I thought I had a lot more than this, but I think it's also because there's this right here, I think, is pulling sandstone out. And a lot of this other stuff has not actually been going into my inventory. It's being sitting here. Like, this is 2.5 million, 27 million, like 32 million, 32 million, 47 million. Like, this right here would alone get me way over, like, probably get me close to 25 to 30% on my current storage capability. So I could probably do for making some storage. This raw uranium is absolutely important, so we're going to go ahead and throw this in our system here. Sulfur is very important too. That's stuff that we absolutely need to make sure that we keep rolling through, because that will provide us with the energy that we need with our fission reactor. So there's a couple other areas that I'll be kind of looking into with our the future of this series, because once I finish the ATM star, like, this series is not just going to die out. It is going to be a lot shorter, I guess is the best word for it. There's not going to be as many videos coming out on ATM 8, but there will likely still be videos popping up where I do, like, what other craziness can we get into? I want to build, like, I'm building this. It's like, if I have an idea and I'm like persistent with that idea, then I will absolutely record a video on it. But for the most part, this series is going to slow down significantly. But yeah, so I think that's going to do it for this video, and I'm very grateful that you guys have continued to watch this series, even though, I mean, it's kind of come to the point to where there's not much more for us to do other than just wait and try to find better ways to do our resource collection. So, with that being said, thank you guys so very much for watching this video. I truly do appreciate all of y'all's support. Like I said, and make sure to hit that thumbs up button if you did enjoy the video. If you didn't enjoy the video, leave a comment down below letting me know what I could do differently to make these videos more enjoyable for you guys. Also, be sure to subscribe if you have not already. It's a free way to support the community, and it's a free way to support the channel. Down in the description, there's also a link to our Discord. Feel free to join that. It's a great group of people. Really helpful group of individuals who are always willing to talk about, not only Minecraft, but other things as well. So, with all of that being said, thank you guys so very much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.